Heyo, my name is Jasmine, or you may know me as Jazz the Jovial, and so I think today is a perfect day to introduce a brand new word. What is a jovialscape? Well, I have some words written down so I could properly introduce what I want to say. So bear with me. First, I'll explain the two words that I've chosen to combine and what they even mean. To be jovial is to be full of high spirits, very cheerful, very friendly, but above all else, genuine happiness. And the beautiful suffix scape, well, it's a way to express an extensive view or scene of whatever you choose to add it onto, which means essentially you could just add it onto whatever entices you that much, such as Google AI's examples. A cityscape in reference to scape being able to denote a particular type of view or scenery, as we just talked about. A seascape in reference to not only the view aspect, but the representation that scape could have when referring to an art piece. The sea, in this example, of course, and maybe even their last example, which is my personal favorite, a soundscape, which would work to show that not only visual things can be described with scape, but the other types of sensory environments that you could think of as well. Perhaps even, say, I don't know, a mindscape, which is a landscape of the mind or thoughts. Wink wonk. Now, with those things in mind, I'd like for you to take a moment, once I'm done, of course, and really think about it. Really think about what is a jovialscape? What do you think it means? And then comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I'll give you a moment now. I think we're having some good weather. No, it's kind of cold. I wonder how the weather is for you. Anyway, time's up. Now, time for the big reveal. Dun, da, da, da. A jovialscape, which I prefer would always start with a capital J, is a state of mind to exist in. In an age of digital captivity, where you could be influenced and even overwhelmed a lot of the time by just being absorbed online and being lost from knowing who you truly are or even want to be, in an age of perpetually feeling lonely, even more than ever, even when you have people you can actually rely on. The jovialscape, a jovialscape, is an outlook you choose to have amidst all the noise of everyday life. An environment to be yourself and do what makes you truly happy, regardless of others that may call you cringe or, oh, what you like is not part of the trends, or what makes you happy shouldn't make you happy. So let your happiness be the new trend. And if you're still a bit confused by it at all, or in any doubt, here it is, my worldwide introduction to Jovialscape. All right, nope, there's, okay, no, I think I'll put it on the screen now. I'm not a professional, okay? Um, Jovialscape, an enlightened mindset, an uninterrupted, unfiltered view of one's own true happiness and what it takes to achieve it. So, I'll give you a few examples, as all real words have. After everything that's happened to her, I hope she can work towards her jovialscape finally. Despite his shortcomings, his jovialscape is always intact, and no one can ever get him down. I admire that in him. Or, I really like this one. In an age of modern loneliness, a jovialscape is needed more than ever. When I think modern loneliness, I don't know if you've heard the song from Love by the same name, but that's what really made me think of it. What made me think of that sentence particularly, and even making this video. Although I've been using my own word for quite a while now. But truly, I've created this word as a way to start taking back ownership of the joy in your life, in my life. Stop relying on others when you can just create your own joy from deep within yourself. It's just going to take a little work. And of course, you got to stop letting people dictate what should and should not make you happy. One thing I personally hate is when you like a particular thing, you have a particular hobby or interest, and people say something along the lines of, at this age, at blank age, you're into that? Grow up. Or they say something like, if you're interested in insert interest, maybe you have a little too much time on your hands. Like, what does that even mean? You know? To that weird behavior, I would have to say, if you have so much time to go ahead and hate on or try to dissuade or try to downplay another human being's interests and what makes them truly happy, you have too much time on your hands. And maybe you need to be maturing a little bit more. But I digress. I also just feel like maybe you need to look within yourself and stop projecting and go ahead and start enjoying whatever those things are that someone once forced you to stop liking. Because that has to be what it is. This cycle has to end. Let's stop the bullying of people's likes. Let's stop just throwing around the word cringe. And let's stop being argumentative and contrarians just because you like getting a rise out of people. It's not cool. That needs to end, okay? It may not be obvious to everyone, but the entire world could stand to have a lot more jovialscapes currently. The world is kind of in tatters. We're like barely hanging on. And with this worldwide introduction of the jovialscape, we're coming to a close. Should anyone actually see this video? Because I may just be talking to the air, honestly. Like, I'm in this empty room. It's not padded, but it could be at this point. If anyone does see this video, I would love if you helped me in trying to start a trend of taking back ownership of your own joy and happiness and interest, whether people think they're weird or not age appropriate for you, whatever that means. Let's just let people enjoy things, right? So I'm going to start the hashtag Jovialscape movement. I may be the only one that's posting on it. I don't know. But take back your own joy in life and post about the nerdiest, the goofiest, the most epic thing that you're currently interested in. You might be hiding it from everyone in your life, but do it. Do it and take back your joy. Stop being scared. I'm looking at you. Stop being scared. And not just that, you may have all these current interests. That's cool. But you know what's most important? To post about those things that someone once told you you can't like, that they might have bullied you for. I want to hear about all of those things too, you know? So, anything you've ever been interested in but got shunned into not liking anymore, then you just plop the hashtag Jovialscape movement I probably have written it out for you, so you know how it looks. I know it's a new word. What can I say? Then you just plop the hashtag Jovialscape movement tag onto the post and you share it with me either in my DMs or you can email it to me. It's whatever you want. All of my stuff is either in the description or it's in my about section. So yeah. And let's just make a safe place for everyone again. One Jovialscape at a time. And remember, as Miss Rachel says, my joy is in the way I choose to think. Love, Jasmines, and Bunnies.